Good morning everyone and welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we are starting a brand new journey through Darkest Dungeon 2 and we have a new party to bear. We have ourselves a Hellion, a Man-at-Arms, a Jester and a Plague Doctor. And I made the Hellion a Ravager, which means that she has extra health and if in rank 1 she will do 25% extra damage, but she has less chance to cause bleeding damage and she has the chance that at the beginning of the turn she will get bleeding for free. Quite a big chance. She also is anemic, which is not one of the great quirks, but all of the party members and all of the people that I could pick at the beginning of the round had weird quirks, so I decided to put this party together. In a way, this seems more fun to me. So I'm going to throw a Plotting Poultice to her just to increase her bleed resist. Maybe it will cause her to be stronger. Then we have here our Man-at-Arms. He has a bum leg so he can be moved around, which is not great for the Man-at-Arms. He is a sergeant, thus helping our party. We have our Jester here. He is one of our stress reliefs, right? Pretty much the same idea as before. He's a virtuoso, protecting us from stress but also getting that 20% extra health, and I think that will add up. He's also pyrophobic, which is not a great trait to have. And finally we have our Plague Doctor. She's just a normal Plague Doctor. I want to use her blight skills and I want to use her healing skills in order to pretty much help the party whenever they need extra health. But I just saw here the poster for the Bounty Hunter. Even though this is not the time to do it because it's at the beginning of the game, I decided that we're gonna go ahead and hire him. At least play with him once, see what skills he has, see what good he does to us, just so we know in the future
the promise of payment.
when is the best time to bring in a bounty hunter who's a professional. So he has a last gasp. Under 50% health, he will get +4 to initiative. He already starts at +7. He has Wolfsbane here. Do I want to keep Wolfsbane on him for the initiative? I feel like I don't. I want to keep his health. And he's also a pacifist, which is not great. But I don't know if or how much stress really matters for him. He has Collect Bounty, Mark for Death, Com Hitter, okay, which pulls the target towards us, Caltrops, and a Flashbang. Okay, 50% chance to reapply combo class when trigger. Apply on hit. Maybe it is worth keeping this trinket on him. We will see. As far as the route,
Rain, fire, and rot.
avoid the Hoarder sounds the greatest to me, so let's try to go forward on our journey. And I believe this is probably the best time to take on the Sprawl, because since we don't have the Jester with us in our party,
Behold,
he will not be taking any stress from the fire damage.
ruined and aflame.
One wants to go for the battle, the other wants to go for the lair. Do we want to go for the lair very early on? Well, we have some damage that we could apply in the back lines. Mark for Death, come here to pull the target, Caltrops. You know what? We're gonna try for the lair here. Now this might be one of the biggest mistakes that I do, but we can recreate this party very quickly. I wanna see if we can manage to take out the enemies in the lair, and if we can do it
Beware what awaits you inside.
using the Bounty Hunter. So let's have some fun.
The library burns, and with it the remains of philosophy
A Flashbang,
and
Caltrops,
insight.
Collect Bounty, 8 to 12 damage. That is beautiful.
Early results
if you ask
are
me.
encouraging.
Blinding Gas will do that in the back. An advanced lunge there, just offer the dodge and counter attacks. I will do an Iron Swan here. She got bleed. Eyes closed. That is blindness, right? Yes. With you, I think Bellows would work well here because we can remove those buffs. A Fiery Haze, you resisted, that is good. Collect Bounty once again, a huge damage. We'll do another Iron Swan here.
The work continues.
I could try to blind, or I could try to blight. Let's try to blight here. Yeah, we missed. And we're going to try to hit you, and we managed to do so. That leaves only the flare around. For another lunge there. What do I do with you? I could try to get him to be blind. Let's just try to attack it. I was hoping that maybe we could kill it, but the damage that we took wasn't that bad. And with a Noxious Blast now, I feel like we pretty much got this. There it is. So we're taking our treasures, we go forward. We can reach the back here. So the Flare is attacking next and then the Shaman. I could do Caltrops. Or collect Bounty on the Flare. 50% chance to hit. We hit it. A stab in the back. With her, I guess I'm just gonna go for Blinding Gas for the first attack here. Eyes closed apparently didn't have a chance to miss there. The fire rises, heals. It heals as well. Okay. And if I do an Iron Swan now, we've managed to hit, which is beautiful. Finally. Unfortunately we didn't kill, but it's not bad. Okay, turn number 2. We're getting you again. And one enemy down. I'm gonna throw a Plague Grenade in the back, try to get some lights in. Funeral Pyre. It healed. Okay. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. She brought herself closer to us. Burning Beads. That's some stress. Whip Trip. Brought closer and immobilized, okay. I could do Caltrops here. Flashbang? Who's next? The Immolationist is next. Let's try stun it, because we do have a combo there. She's dazed, she's stunned, that is perfect. Beautiful. And thus we can throw our Noxious Blast on the second enemy in the line. We even took it out. And see if with Barisan we can get some health back using the combo there. He died, so it's only her left. I am going to move forward. Okay. Phew. I am ready. I am ready to take on the Librarian. 100% location scouting. That's not great, but what can you do? Let's see if we can take out the trophy with everything that we have on us.
The conflagration must be stopped.
So,
The Librarian must
Mark for Death would
destroyed.
just make him vulnerable, which is not bad. He has a 200% resistance to movement, so we can't do that, but we could throw some Caltrops. Let's do a Mark for Death. Giving him too vulnerable would help her with the Iron Swan here. 11 to 19. We can do a few attacks until he gets a chance to act. An ounce of prevention would be good. Maybe even a plague. Let's do a plague grenade. Why not? If we put plague on the books, it doesn't really matter. Categorize, okay.
Cooperation is the key.
Bellow to remove his initiative. Sure. Let's see. Okay, that's -3 initiative, that is good. Smokestack does blindness, okay. Let's see, once again. We will throw here a plague grenade, see what's happening. Collect bounty, come hitter would not help us. Let's move back. And I can do a bolster to remove vulnerable there, and let's do that. Will also protect us from damage, and we can do another Iron Swan, of course. There's a chance we can miss, and we did, but we're trying at least. So he did Page Burner, which makes him to do more attacks. Now where are we at? Another mandatory reading here for more fire. Okay. I cannot hit it yet. I could do a Mark for Death. I could do Caltrops, and let's do that. Another Page Burner. Yeah, we really need to start doing more damage to him. Blinding gas would be interesting. Let's do an ounce of prevention here first.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I will start adding some damage. Just another smokestack, more blindness, unfortunately. Mandatory reading once again. What can I do? I could do Bloodlust, or I could do Raka's Revelry here to reduce some of the stress. Let's try that. Yeah, somehow we still didn't get enough damage here. But I'm going to try to add more Caltrops.
That another may finish the work.
We are going to keep attacking him. He still has some time until he destroys this book, I think another turn or so. Yes. So right now I could heal, but let's do a Plague Grenade, add more blights, 3 and 3. And I will do Bloodlust with her. So next attack we could add a lot more bleed. A crit? Where are we at? Are we going to throw... Yes, let's throw another one of these. Maybe we've missed there, but that's okay. I will do Raka's Revelry. Get that healing back. Could do Flashbang with you, but I guess Caltrops, if we can keep adding this, it's going to help. Okay. He destroyed another one of those books.
Steady yourself.
Thus doing worse attacks.
Cooperation is the key.
Let us attack. And I feel like I should do some stress relief somewhere here. Smokestack, blindness again. Maybe I should have brought in some potions. This is not turning out as exciting as I thought it would be when I started, but... Collect bounty didn't work there. Yeah, that blindness is really hurting us. Another page burner here. Can we destroy the books? Maybe that is the... Maybe what I should have done is actually destroy the books. Because if we destroy the books and he doesn't, I thought that it was just a way for him to stay away, but he's gaining more knowledge by destroying these books. I think that's what we've missed there. But he's still taking a lot of damage from us. So if we just focus here... Mandatory reading. Yeah, we'll have to heal the bounty hunter there. It's just a death's door. No problem here. Yeah, let's heal you. A beautiful crit there. Ah. Page burner, he gains more power. He's gonna do some crazy attack now. Ignite. Ignite for healing. Boo. Burning Bright. That is okay. Another Burning Bright. Okay, so he's starting to stack up those burns on us. And I need to attack him. Oof. How much can he do? Can he do this continuously? It seems like he can do this continuously. It doesn't matter that much if he's at death's door. Okay, 6. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is bad, of course it is bad. I don't think we're gonna make it through this. But I've learned something new about this battle. Is that we need to take out his books. Come on, we're still trying here. Still surviving.
Let us hope
well, not anymore.
Peace.
Come on, that blind worked.
A warrior's death, redemptive and transcendent.
Okay, so note or test for the future, we are going to work on taking the books out.
At last, the battlefield.
And I feel like that should definitely remove its power. Though it is a lot of damage that we have to do, of course. So pretty much try to figure out like how can we spread the damage enough. Ah.
Nothing can
we could have almost killed him there.
Organic failure.
Almost.
Do not despair.
So I want now to do the next experiment. To where we're taking probably the same party or something close to that. We are going to the scroll, if possibly we can do that. And then see if we can defeat the librarian by destroying his books.
Your sanctum, adrift in this bituminous nightmare. Commonalities between the mythos of ancient cultures was not a new area of study for either of us. But it was there that we first noticed the pattern.
It's weird enough, because before playing Darkest Dungeon 1, I didn't really like to lose in games. At least not lose people. I was okay with losing in grand strategies or things like that, but when playing games like XCOM, I would always hate to lose soldiers and I would reload many times just to avoid that. Fear of Swine and Slayer of Fanatics, great.
Beneath bloodlust and fury,
we are going to make you a Ravager, and I am going to take these skills off and give you Bleed Out and Bloodlust. Bleed Out would be good for the first line. If it bleeds, it's good for the second and third line. Okay, let's do this combination. We'll try again if the quirks are fine. Fear of Gentry and Calm. Okay.
Pride. More devastating
Occult
than
Mania
the horrors of
and
100
Resilient.
campaigns.
Great. And finally, Tactical Thinker and Torn Rotator Cuff. That is fine.
Indiscriminate science.
So we're gonna make you a
stains the surgeon's
Virtuoso.
hands.
I am going to give you Harvest, and to you, remove this one, and we'll get Bellows, because I do like removing Retribution there. What else? I guess Hold the Line, an ability to move forward 3 steps for him might be better than anything else. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll make you a Sergeant. There it is. Taking back our party, taking it forward.
Forward now, into the crumbling chaos of the world.
And now that we have better quirks, I feel like we would have an even bigger chance. It's not necessarily. It's not mandatory that is the case. Take treasures. The Desperate Few. Let's see, what do we want? Do we want trinket? No, we want supplies. Give us supplies, please. Clear, stun, and initiative and days. Okay, and we get some poultries for bleed. Hoarder, what do you have? You have a healing salve that we could use. Let's take that. And I feel like that's pretty much it. And I'm going to give it to you.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
It's really weird that when you're playing with the coach, you hit these bushes and you get trinkets, but I realized that it actually makes having to drive this coach more bearable. Because if that wasn't the case, then you would just have to push forward and do nothing else, right? You just push forward. You'd almost think about it like, hey, why can't I just skip this? So it's a very interesting idea. Should have brought another ability with us. On the Plague Doctor. Good, she missed. And now we can have ourselves a harvest? Sure. I think I will replace some skills there. There we go. Resisted the blight, so he gets one more attack. And he got a crit even. But that's it.
In crisis,
Plus
no
to
gain
mastery.
is
Okay.
insignificant. Push on to the inn. Rest and
For
resupply
her,
await
we are
you.
going to remove the incision and we're gonna give her the plague grenade. And I think that's it. So let's see what kind of missions do we have here. The enemy, the librarian, is the only one that I haven't beaten so far. Out of
We have
everyone
come
else,
here
so
in some
I am
of the years
hoping that I
gone
have a chance to
to write,
defeat him finally.
think,
Let's do
and
an
rest.
armor repair kit, we'll do it on Bodica.
The means
As far
of
as masteries
mastery.
goes, we're going to pick up the Iron Swan because I do want that extra attack. And what else are we going to pick? Removing more stress might be interesting, but probably healing for more and removing some of the debuffs is what we should
Your
focus.
coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you
Provisions.
must go.
Let's take food. Especially if we're trying to take on the layer again.
Everywhere in ruin.
The sprawl is here.
Everywhere in need.
Minus 20 resist to fire. This could be really bad for us. Yeah, I do not think that it is smart to take minus 20 resistance to fire. How much resistance do we have? 30, 0, 30, 30. So we would play with 10 fire resistance. In the sprawl. For something that might be important, win a 2+ cultist battle. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for this. We're gonna go on the other direction, unfortunately.
And pestilence.
But it would almost feel like a fool's errand if we're not careful.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
What do they want to do? They want us to take some sort of unknown path. Well,
onward while there is still time.
We can go to the right and have 2 battles. Something unknown, an assistance encounter, or I could go to through the middle. Let's go through this battle, go to the cache, watchtower, hero shrine, layer, and maybe the resistance encounter. You wanna fight, she does not wanna fight, let's try to fight it then and get the buff to our damage. Goat, a lord, and a butcher. So, what do we start with? Do I do a harvest here, or should I just slice off? Let's try to take out at least 2 of the enemies before we take on the lord. Good. 714 damage. Nice. What will he do? Tongue lashing. What does that do? Okay, it pushed it forward.
Collaboration confers advantage.
At least we took out the goat. We'll see what the butcher decides to attack here. Probably... Oh no, the man-at-arms? Really? I mean... Thank you? Okay, he might die. Can do a slice off here. Got the Lord bleeding. I'm gonna throw a blinding grenade on him. And after which we are going to... I'll try to kill it. Make sure that it doesn't come back. Now the Lord will eat... Oh, painful breath. Not what I expect from him. Another slice off here. I don't think we have anything that could clear corpses. A beautiful damage there. Throw a plague grenade in the back. He resisted it, but he might still die, and we can get some healing here. Let's see. Nope, just Death's Door. Flashy backhand, that is okay. And there it is. A good start.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
We're getting a glimmer of hope. We get plus 66 bleed resistance. That is great as a trinket. And since she has the Ravager, right? we are going to provide her with all the bleed resistance that we can. Great. And the hope will be given to the Plague Doctor. You can still equip... No, let's see. Yeah, I removed that. Taking on the cash now. Do I want to change paths here? Doesn't seem like would be something useful. Give me something good. Give me a good amount of riches. Could have been a lot better, to be honest. I'll give her a bomb. You never know when it might come in handy. Some won the battle, some want to go towards the tower. We're gonna go towards the tower for now. And then we're gonna go to the Hero Shrine, and I'm not sure exactly to whom or whom will be using the skills. Probably to the Plague Doctor.
Emboldened.
Slice off, why not, in the back.
A slow dissection.
I will do a Iron Swan here. Right. We're a bit open to bleed here, but she's fully resistant. So now if we manage to throw a grenade in the back, these units might be done. Plague grenade. Beautiful work. Another slice off. Yeah, work on the second one. Blighted it as well. And that is that. If you do some sort of a crit that kills this guy in one hit, that would have been too much. Finishing blow. Okay. I don't know, I am so not impressed by these attacks in the beginning, but they do scale up a lot. And it's this confidence that you get from the first few rounds that kills you later on.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Yes. Will do. So now we go for the Watchtower, then the Hero Shrine, and then we're gonna take on the Lair. Maybe risking it again. So what do we have going forward? Not a whole lot. If we manage to make it through the Lair, it would actually be impressive. Okay, they've reached 4 stress. On the Hero Shrine, I guess I'll try to unlock something else for the Jester.
Confronting the past, we learn to face the future. Chapter 3. Play to the crowd. When word of his uncommon talent reached the palace, he was summoned to entertain king and court. Anticipating an historic performance and enthused adulation, he was stunned to find himself instead the object of their debased ridicule. While his noble audience dined drunkenly, he was mocked, tortured, and subjected to an obscene array of dangerous and decadent humiliations.
Okay, so what do we receive here? Echoing March. Pull a target towards. Turns at the start of the turn. Move forward 1. Huh. So you pull a target, and then at the beginning of your turn you move forward 1. If upgraded you pull 2, and at the start of the turn you go forward 2? I feel like this skill is somehow incomplete. Right? I mean, what exactly are we doing there? Why is he moving forward and why are we pulling the target forward? I mean, I can understand pulling the target forward, but why are we moving it? Moving in that direction as well. I do not get it. Okay, let's try to focus on the maid. I will bring a glimmer of hope. We're gonna try to keep hope high as we can. She resisted Noxious Blast, which means that it might be a problem to take her out. 6, we don't have 6 bleed. Oh, she did Backsplash. That is fine with me. A Beast of Burden, okay. What is he doing now? Baneful Breath. Okay, we have stress. Enough stress to where I feel like we could do Bolster here. Inspiring Tune we can't do from this position, so let's go forward here. Got a combo token on the goat, so I'll be using it in order to blight it, but we still didn't manage to do it. Well, there it is, the goat is dead, hopefully the maid too. That leaves the Lord.
Empowered.
With you, I guess I'll try to do a defense here. He didn't get pushed in the back, which is lovely. But from
Emboldened.
condition blocked, why can't... Oh, we are on a cooldown. For some reason. Don't really understand it. Anyway, let's continue our fight here. And with you, I can make you blind. Let's try to blind it. Perfect, he missed all of them. And hopefully...
Empowered. Emboldened.
I still can't do inspiring... Am I missing something? 5 plus stress. Okay, that's what I'm missing. Slice off for now. Get that damage in, get that extra bleeds. Beautiful at death's door. And I feel like we're going to kill it. What do we do with that amount of stress?
Cut down these nightmares and blaze
The only
the trail
problem
to
we're
your
having
redemption.
right now, I believe, would be...
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike.
that this will
descended into
ruin our
an orgy of
relationship.
consumption.
We still have a lot of our health. Overall, I believe we're doing well, and maybe we will be able to take on the layer here. The Harvest House, let's see what we can do. Just a free enemy at the beginning, but they have 50 damage for some reason. Well, I'll try to take out the Butcher at least. What do I do with you? Let's give the hope here. An ounce of prevention would be interesting. Maybe a blight here could kill one goat with 50 damage. we're gonna try to focus here with the next. Okay, one goat is down. The butcher will act. Meat hook. That's brought the jester closer. Headbutt on the Hellion, but nothing happened. So if I do here one of these razor wits, we didn't kill it yet. A noxious blast. What do I do? Hold the line maybe? Let's do a defense on the jester, and with her we're gonna try to take out the butcher. Okay.
Anxiety for
Oof.
men's insidious fears.
Oof, that was bad. Not the worst, but
Empowered,
bad.
emboldened.
We'll do a fade to black here, made the go blind. I guess I could do hold the line over here. And then we're healing. Finally with you I could do Raka's Reveille wouldn't add up to anything, we're just gonna take out the goat. So that's battle number 1, we're advancing here. We have 2 goats and a lord. They do not have any kind of extra damage at this moment, so that is great. We'll do an inspiring tune with you. We're going to focus on the first goat here, because I feel that we could take it out. And how wrong I was.
Cooperation is the key.
But at least we damaged it. Beast of Burden, that's bringing the Jester closer. Tongue Lashing provides it with extra damage, okay. And the critical headbutt for more stress there. Well, at least she got some blocks. I'll throw a Noxious Blast here. With you, do I do anything? Nope, just straight up attack. And Slice of... we'll do a Fade to Black here, I think. Finally, hopefully. Good, the goat is down, leaves us with the Lord. So, Baneful Breath, yeah, we get some stress there. A good amount of it, actually. I could do a Raka's Reveille, but I'll do an Iron Swan to begin with. Let me do an Inspiring Stun on myself.
Empowered.
I will do a Bolster. Okay, we're at 4 stress now with everyone, which is still manageable. I will try to blind the Lord. Okay, in Human Appetites he healed himself, he has a powerful attack coming up, but he's also blind, so I am thinking that maybe, just maybe, he will miss us. Slice off to begin with. We'll just do an attack here with a heal. Yeah, and then we're doing, let's do an Ounce of Prevention. I'm not sure, I do not remember what attack he does. But probably resistance would be good. Okay, that was great. So now we have just him, and this round he's not escaping. There he is, Death's Door, bleeding, weak, and dead.
Persistence will
Which
overcome
brings us to the
even
final battle
greatest of
here.
threats.
So,
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, The child is a ravenous.
We can do an inspiring tune, or I could do... Let's do a slice off. Let's start adding some damage to it before we start doing other elements. He's hungry, or she's hungry. Let's feed our hunger here. Losing some of our health. I'm going to do a plague grenade next, but he resisted the plague. Tempting aroma. What does it do? Well, another harvest hunger.
Advantage.
I can reach the back here, so let's attack it. A bit of stress, okay. What is he doing now? Another tantalizing tidbit. It's fine. So now he's in the front. And what am I going to do? I will do a fade to black to begin with, making it blind. Next, we're going to use a fire grenade here, and I am going to go ahead and just wicked hack. With you, we're going to go with Noxious Blast here. We're still trying to add up some blights to this thing. Feed the hunger, sure, we'll do that. At least we're losing some of the stress, if nothing else. The Maws of Life. Stress again. Let's see, what are we going to do? Mouth-watering aroma. We're still doing the same thing here. Losing a lot of health in the process. I can do another slice off, and let us do that. That will make him go forward, but he will not do anything else. Then I could do a bellow here to remove. I'll do next round. Let me get some of these. We could heal, or I could do a Noxious Blast. They have 60 blind here, but maybe if I go Blinding Gas, it's actually better. Tempting Aroma once again. Just blindness we got there. Maws of Life. Okay, definitely need to heal now. So, mouth-watering aroma, he missed.
Empowered, emboldened.
And now we're going to go Bellows. Good. Inspiring Tune. After I heal, we'll be doing Inspiring Tune, making sure that our stress is manageable. Tempting aroma in the back does not matter for much. I can do now an Iron Swan with a beautiful crit there, a 23 crit. A Plague Grenade. I feel like at this point I should start focusing on heal, and look at that, a 17 crit heal. So now he's gonna lose life for once, tantalizing T-beat. Getting some stress, and another one, a crit there, getting more stress. But now you are at the very front. Oof, fortunately we were blind, but she's not blind, and look at that. Mouth-watering aroma. Nope, just straight up attack. And what do I do with her? Do I do a Noxious Blast here? Do we do an Ounce of Prevention? Or do I do Battlefield Medicine? And I feel like Battlefield Medicine is probably the way to go. We have one more. Yeah. I believe that this is the last round that he's gonna even have a chance to do anything. With you, Slice Off or Fade to Black? Let's do a Fade to Black here. We blinded this creature. Unfortunately, we have to feed here. I am going to heal. We got a crit heal on ourselves, on the Plague Doctor. And we might not be able to attack this guy anymore this turn. Some stress coming in, most likely. Sappy Drippings, resisted the Blight. And another Maws of Life. Okay. With you, Fade to Black or Slice. Let's do another Fade to Black here, get the blindness in. With you, we're gonna try a Plague Grenade here. I don't really see anything else that would really work in a way. We're eating again here with a minus 60 health, which is very unfortunate. More Tempting Aromas. And mouth-watering aromas, which gave them both hunger here. Hopefully we will not... We might just lose him. He did not die. Okay. We have two people at death's door. And one who's almost about to go crazy. But we need to kill this guy. Rats. Come on. Just one blight on it. Good, good.
All set back. Nothing more.
We lost our men-at-arms. Rats. And she became terrified. We've killed it, but we've lost our men-at-arms. That is so bad.
I am sure of it.
So sad at the same time. I would have loved to continue with this. We were so close. But you know, a few rolls here, a few rolls there, you make the wrong decision and you have to live with the consequences. So we have a trinket here. If in rank 1, 15% healing received from skills. If in rank 4, plus 25% healing given. But we don't have a rank 4 right now. Apply on hit. Sure, let's give you this. Plus 10% healing received from skills per positive token. If diseased, minus 10 HP, but we're not. What do we add to you? Bandages? Maybe a trap? And more initiative? I mean, we're not out of the woods, we're still in a whole lot of danger. We're heading to a resistance encounter now. And we still have to fight in the Oblivion's rampart. So we'll see what happens. We've healed up, at least a tiny bit. I still have the Plague Doctor with us. Okay, only one of them wants to fight, the others do not. They are hateful.
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Yeah, well, if we reach the inn, then it's no problem. Let's go towards these assistants.
You must be strong enough to shoulder
The
more
desperate
than
few,
your
let's
share
see.
of the burden.
At least they all want to help here. I do not want the extra stress. Let's just get the hope for now. This will improve their relationship as well. How much do they hate each other here? Oh, at 2 pins away. we might be able to cure that soon. Let's see what expects us in the Oblivion's Rampart. Not the easiest party I ever had to fight towards the end of the game. Not the hardest either, I would say. So what do I do here? I guess I will start with an Iron Swan. And I am going to focus on the back lines to begin with. Could do Harvest here, I could do a Slice Off. Sure, let's see if we can put a bleed on this altar. We did not. Blood Commune, okay, we have at least some bleed resistance. I am going to go for Plague Grenade. One Blight.
Anxiety foments
Resistance, great. And the Blood Bond, that is pretty bad for the Jester. He does not have any resistance. We will heal you later. For now, let's focus on what we can do. First Trumpet, Bleed, and Fire. Okay. I'm gonna continue. Actually, let's put a trap. And I'm gonna put the trap on the altar. And now we're gonna throw the grenade.
A slow dissection.
Yeah, we're almost done here. Good. The altar might just die. Beautiful. So now we just have the Evangelist that we need to worry about. Now, do I want to do a Fade to Black or anything like that? Just so I can have Inspiring Tunes, but that would bring the Plague Doctor to the front. Okay, let's just do a Slice Off then. Okay, I will attack you. Now she will have the crit here, but at least she was weak. And if I do Battlefield Medicine, we are going to heal both our party members. Which leaves us with you doing a Slice Off on the second line, as I said, Bleed, weak. Second of all, we'll heal the Hellion. Yeah, let's attack the first Hellion now. Or the first Evangelist, not Hellion. What do I do with you? Can't do these two attacks, so I do have to go either in front or behind. Let's go in front. Combo trigger there. I am going to go for Battlefield Medicine. It's one more turn, but it's for a good cause. Now let's see. Good, we've hit it. And we have a chance to kill it before it attacks again. That's a nice crit with a weakness and a blind. We resisted the stress, that is great. And we actually managed to win this. Just on the hour mark. Beautiful. So overall, we have not been the most successful here, but if you think about it, we have now equipment to go even further than we've been so far. And we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it will be to our advantage. Hopefully we get a good character that we could use. What do I want to keep in the coach? A chance to produce traps might be interesting. Hero Shrines location scouting, that might be even better. And increase the chance of looting stagecoach equipment. I don't want more than that. Okay. Well, here we are. I am curious, what is your opinion about taking on the lair in the first round?
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Slugger and Fear of Pillagers, okay? Who did we get? We got ourselves a leper. That is beautiful. We are really going to enjoy this. But with that in mind, this will be it for today. Until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.